Okay, what if I told you that the biggest problems in your life, well, what if they weren't problems at all? Today, we're going to dive into this really powerful idea from Stoic philosophy, one that can totally change how you look at every single challenge you face. It's called, "The obstacle is the way."
Just let that sink in for a second. This isn't just some clever, catchy phrase. It's a complete, radical reframing of reality itself. It's saying that the things you see as roadblocks, the stuff that's getting in your way, well, that is the way forward. Those are literally the steps you have to take. You know, for the Stoics, pain isn't some kind of punishment from the universe. Not at all. It's training. They believed that every single challenge, every heartbreak, every failure, it's not there to break you. It's actually a kind of divine training ground. It's like a forge where your character and your strength get hammered into shape, getting stronger and more refined. All right, so how do we actually start seeing the world like this? Let's get into what we can call the Stoic truth. I mean, let's be real for a second. Life is messy, right? It doesn't follow our plans, projects fall apart, people let you down, things just come out of nowhere and completely knock you off your feet. And the Stoics? They didn't pretend this wasn't true. They leaned into it. They basically said, yep, that's just part of being human. Life is one big series of tests. And here it is. This is the big, profound Stoic answer to all those tests. This line from none other than the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius is absolutely key. What stands in the way becomes the way. Think about it. The very thing that you think is stopping you dead in your tracks, that's where the instructions are. That's where the energy is to get you to that next level. The problem is the solution. This right here, this is really the heart of the whole mindset shift. For most of us, right, we hit a wall and that's it. It's the end of the line. We get frustrated, angry, maybe even hopeless. But for the Stoic mind, that exact same wall is an invitation. It's a chance to get tougher, to get smarter, to become more resilient. It's basically life calling on you to evolve. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But how do we actually do it? In the heat of the moment? How do we go from just gritting our teeth and enduring adversity to actually transforming it? Well, it comes down to this. Every single time life knocks you down, you come to a fork in the road. You really only have two choices. Choice number one, the easy path. You collapse, you complain, you blame everyone else, you play the victim. Or there's the second path. It's harder for sure, but it's where all the good stuff happens. You stand up, you face it, and you choose to respond with wisdom. Yeah, the philosopher Seneca put it perfectly. Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men. I mean, it's such a powerful image, isn't it? Just like you need intense heat to see if gold is pure, you need intense difficulty to reveal a person's true strength. So it's never about the suffering itself. It's all about how you choose to respond to that test. And when you make that choice, when you decide to stand in wisdom, that pain is never, ever wasted. Think of it like this. Every struggle is actively carving something new into your character. That frustrating delay, it's carving out patience. That brutal setback, it's building your resilience. Having to admit you were wrong, that's how you learn humility. And this is the game-changing question. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? The Stoic just flips the whole script. They ask, what can this teach me? That one tiny shift in perspective, it takes you from being a powerless victim to being an active student. It changes everything. So this transformation, it's not just about, changing your attitude. It's an actual process. The Stoics had this practice, it's almost like a kind of mental magic. We can call it the inner alchemy. So just imagine for a second that your awareness is a torch, and all the challenges, all the pain in life, that's the darkness. Now, when you consciously face that darkness, when you ask that question, what can this teach me? You don't magically get rid of the dark, but you do light it up. You start to see meaning in it. And with every challenge, your torch just gets brighter and brighter, making you way more prepared for whatever comes next. And this alchemy, it follows a really clear formula. See, when you stop fighting the pain and you start learning from it, it turns into strength. When you act, even when you're scared, that fear becomes the raw material for courage. And when you actually look for the lesson inside an obstacle, it stops being a wall. It becomes a door, an opening. Which brings us to our final big idea, and this might be the most powerful one of all. It's this: the obstacle isn't just your path, it's your greatest teacher.
So I have a little challenge for you for today. Whatever it is you're up against right now, I don't care if it's big or small, just for today, don't fight it. Don't curse it. Instead, just try to thank it. See it for what it is, the gatekeeper standing between you and the next stronger, wiser version of yourself. Look, the crucial thing to get here is that the Stoics weren't superheroes. They just ran on a different operating system. Their core principle was this: refuse to waste pain. They made a conscious choice to see every single difficulty as a form of divine training. It was a chance to sharpen the mind, to strengthen the spirit, and yeah, even to purify the soul. And that's really the ultimate takeaway here. That path you're afraid to walk down, the challenge that just seems way too big to face, that is your way forward. It's not blocking your journey, it is your journey. And having the courage to walk that path, well, that's what's going to make you unstoppable.